identity verification for Agent Ultra Firepower Instant Star Traveler.
Well, who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their
Buddy.
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me. But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word.
Your intel? With Kafka's Spirit Whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream? Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life slumber? But as evidence, that's not enough.
Oh, really? Then what if you...
Then, why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof! She'd vanish with you.
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She secretly made a deal. She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master's schemes would be carried out. I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler.
A nightmare?
Tell you straight up? No way. I went through hell and back for this. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with...
That's way too cryptic.
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you...
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up.
Sorry, I'll catch you later. But thanks. At least you brought good news.
Which part was good news?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to turn like clockwork. What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the... Oh, silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased. Sorry, but
Sorry, but you're not going... This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth, and the swarm disaster will be trapped here.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends...
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy with curiosity.
Glory above all! My friends, in the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united more than ever.
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty. In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In the...
Ah, passing knight. You found just the right person.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a coincidence. What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just... Where are we going? To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. We'll need an emanator to step in.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is...
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony. And
After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. So that's how it is. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle.
What do you mean?
I believe Firefly is trying to say...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards, because one of the lines said, I'll...
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true. But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities was for my first death. I chose how it would come and what it would change. For the next...
Have you made up your mind?
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality. Is where the Dream Master executes all his schemes.
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master.
No. Just one of his divine...
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature. Whatever your goal is, I would...
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, formed from memory. But his actions aren't baseless. There's a reason for my...
Please continue.
Thank you for your... I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth Knight he killed with his own hands. Through me. He hoped...
Justin?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place, and can guide you.
I don't need your guidance to get this done.
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone won't...
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. Lead the way. What is this place?
Oak Manor. Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now, sinking into the primordial memory zone.
Is that...
I'm afraid it's... pain.
Did Oak Manor always have decor like this?
After taking over the sweet dream, he never turned away any sincere dream seekers, even if they were shady characters. Walking along the harmony, he firmly believed that even villains could be transformed.
It seems his wishes didn't come true.
Indeed. Those villains never learned their lesson. They even conspired with one another. In the end, they only brought
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family. Soon after, the manor was decorated this way.
Was he trying to warn himself?
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, why stubbornly cleave? That's exactly what I'm getting at.
At least now.
And I think I've come to understand. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, since he was about to commit a great evil.
But it's too late to change anything now.
Not necessarily. We might as well keep moving forward. Good intentions are always the final creation of evil deeds.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today. The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains. In the end, all paths lead to the same destination.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Centurion. Such news has shaken the universe, and I've long since known about it. So
just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment, and you're the guilty one.
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form. Tell me, why have I been branded?
You've already confessed to your... The family doesn't tolerate incompetence, even from a branch leader on the frontier. Not only did this one fail to quell the situation, he was even murdered. If it weren't for Nanook's manifestation, but you survived by sheer luck, and I set out for this very reason. You must settle this matter yourself and reclaim your lost respect. Not for yourself, but for the family.
To survive, but without the power to do it.
Therefore, your crime shall be punished with a blessing. I shall bestow upon you another crime. Its evil reaches even the heavens, and once known, the name...
I know my sins. Please...
Here and now? That's not possible. Before I lead you to that honeyed fountain, people believe it to be a creation of the destruction, for it always arrives I shall clear the shadows before your eyes, so that you may once again behold that almighty force that... The harmonic cancer, the Stellaron.
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the Stellaron was actually a creation of the Path of Harmony?
I'd like to defend him, but calling it forced, he claimed he was powerless. Not that Xipe taught us we shouldn't do this. Whatever the family's true face may be, right now...
What if you were the one standing there?
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. But in any case, that would only mean I found the family unworthy of obedience. Miss Firefly, have you ever pondered over destiny? I often wonder if we could face up.
Stream 4.
It's in that puppet's hand, Lady
Got it.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Rest in peace now, old friend.
Mikhail.
Is that what you think of the Dream Master? Someone so unforgivably evil. He was once the Dream Master's closest friend. But they ultimately parted ways due to their differences over the sweet dream. Mikhail once gave the Dream Master a wristwatch. And even though I came for confession, old friend, I wonder, what did death feel? I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were as fortunate as I was, would we still walk different paths? In my eyes, you can still hold on to hope. I tried to unveil the propagation and was able to continuously evoke people's prayers. But after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war. They were wrong, too. The Great One wished to restore justice. Will you forgive me? I shall commit an act of transgression. I know my sins.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. Recreate the swarm disaster using fear to force people.
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The Dream Master wanted to find out how the Glamoth Iron Cavalry...
That's not a power that can be easily controlled.
Past this point lies the Grand Hall at the end of Oak Manor. And before us lies his final decision.
since he wants you to choose again.
Go ahead with whichever path you... Don't worry. I can't change anything. He deserves absolute
So you made a different choice after... I will. Stop.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once more. Let the harmony's lies be exposed in an instant. Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards death.
What a desolate sight. Nothing seems out of place. Did I pick the wrong one?
See, you will find. Seek, and you will find.
If I were to have no choice, nor shall you. My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. What is this?
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent of fire, lies hidden behind the
How did the Dream Master become this powerful? We need to stop him.
Or maybe stop me.
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window, completes a single, true, divine law.
Divine law?
Everything you saw along the way. None of that.
I don't see any justice in...
Lady Firefly, I assume you've pondered over.
I don't think it can be used as an excuse, even if the ending is predetermined.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decision. All the past you've left behind has already determined your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same.
But the person you met today is someone who...
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change, and you may even sway the course of the world. But from that moment on, you will have...
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the
I admire your resolve. Since you don't... That's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the harmonies...
Though she wasn't my true companion, the cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite. It can burn away a thread of...
Impressive. But do you really think you can get ahead of me?
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this night.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even so, paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawned, come forth and present yourself. Last egg, I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth. The swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Your last confession took me by surprise. Mr. Gopherwood. No, I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the swarm disaster. What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise. The only thing hidden within.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split into 4 parts. A single strike.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death. If they were to make a wish to live before the Stellaron, the outcome would twist into a catastrophe. Her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world. But why are you so certain that nothing will...
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and I have no need for certainty here. Even if she never entered the game, the Dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their own lives comes from the harmony.
You should know that I won't agree with this.
Too late, child. The hands of time have struck midnight. That reason shall be the final divine law. Because the stars belong to everyone, they have never belonged to anyone. Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The opening is near. Go.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your divine laws. If I become the only star in the sky, the stars are cruel. Only because they have never shared their heat with the masses, burning fiercely only for themselves. Well, there can't be 2 suns in the sky. Moreover, how could I allow... Paradise shall soon be created. I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the...
Very well, child. Do what you must. Perhaps I was never without choice. Merely too entangled with the... I should become a watchmaker, too. The harmony I seek has but one note, repeating endlessly, never falling out of tune. Life, too, has its time.
We did it.
Death comes for us all.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. How I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this...
She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. Her second death hadn't come. He'd lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truths that the Dream Master wanted her to see. And that is often regarded as the highest form of the Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the swarm disaster. The Dream Master's actions could only evoke fear in those already dreaming. Yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream had enveloped the entire star system. The propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. Through their cries, you engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, become an emanator at that, but you showed no fear and gave it your all in your fight against him. And you emerged victorious. Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven by Sunday. Enna's dream had already enveloped the entire... It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was so terrifying that even memo keepers could not act freely in it. Fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. That allowed us to take action and try waking people indeed. Don't forget that, even within the sweet dream, there were still... At that moment, you too would face a similar death match. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Due to the existence of Enna's dream, your memories from that point onward can no longer be viewed from the same perspective as before. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from different angles. Ever thought about whether we've truly seen? And from that moment forward, I would also no longer be able to help you. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. Just how your memories manifest is ultimately up to you. People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is woven from their own past. It's just like your actions at this very moment. Only by Firefly, me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world. I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. Go and write a prelude to memories one. From within the ashes of time, you must reignite destiny. This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collect-
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, We were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Astana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to people think they are awake. But their spirits have lungs and...
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might... Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. However, thanks to you...
We still have a chance, though. The truth of the dreamscape runs deeper. We must...
All right, please come with...
Stay calm.
I bet that even if I don't resist, you'd still... Time to get down to business, cowboy.
Huh. You okay? Me too.
Quite the fateful encounter we have here, friend.
Unfortunately, we need to stay awake right now rather than sleep. Let me break the bad news first. The enemy we're up against isn't just. The Dream Master has awakened the swarm disaster within the sweet dream, and cast shadows if the path of order is gradually being restored.
Specifically, he's just one step away from becoming an Eon. The IPC's starships converged here at an opportune moment, and the power of the preservation seeped.
With the IPC around, the cosmos doesn't need a second order.
But it doesn't make much of a difference for us. Sunday's true form has broken free from the dreamscape, becoming as vast as an Eon. The Astana system is no more than a plaything.
Indeed. Forget about stopping.
The key still lies in Anna's dream. If we can wake people up and... But the current sweet dream is extremely complex.
Time is of the essence, so I'll cut to the chase. First, there's Anna's dream controlled by Sunday. It wove a beautiful... Second, there's the primordial dreamscape, which includes Dreamflux Reef. The swarm disaster is manifesting again in the Oak Dream with the third. There's the 12 hours established by the family. This layer would forget about winning. We need to cross all 3 layers of the dreamscape. Unfortunately, we're still in the first layer, which is Enna's dream. Although we've regained our sense of self, we're still dreaming. To destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession. Therefore, I carefully select, however, to wake up every...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is the first step of our plan.
However, awakening a... Looks like the Jade Abacus of ally...
No need. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Just leave it to us, Galaxy Ranger. Do you know what it is?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other because it's a burial artifact. Worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. Countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all the shooting stars of the hunt only to sit. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the...
This should be enough to delay his...
I think...
So, even if it is just a counterfeit,
Perhaps it's not about being an emanator.
What about the other two dreamscape layers?
There's nothing we can do about them, unlike our current gathering.
exactly. Once we enter the next layer of the dreamscape, we'll be facing an eon's strength. Enna's dream is no ordinary matter. Even with Constance and me giving it our all, we could. As for beyond the sweet dream, our only hope lies in intervention from the Order is one of Shipei's aspects.
But time is of the essence.
In other words, those who only want...
Just these few people? Oh well, that'll do. It's not just Penacony. The entire Asdana system is...
A stellar?
She was at the edge of the Asdana system, but she still got dragged into this mess. Just finding her nearly wiped me out.
Quite a bold investment strategy. Tell me, with such a huge risk...
The other two layers of the dreamscape will be handled by the Stellaron hunters. One of our associates is searching in the 12 hours for the other person chosen by the Harmony.
Oh?
She broke free from Enna's dream through her own strength, and left behind a son.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then their path of happiness should be forged by... This includes my brother as well.
I see. So, we were able to wake up thanks...
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone, but to inspire them to say...
They'll stir up something big to help break you free from the 12 hours. As for the primordial dreamscape, Sam is standing by. Now, I'll tell you, but don't panic. She will die. She will die a second time, but her fate will be determined by you. She will help you break through the second layer of the dreamscape. If you defeat Sunday and wake her from that dream, then her second death too. But if you fail, the dreamscape will ultimately merge.
But that still doesn't solve the fundamental...
Oh, Miss Memo Keeper. It's time for a game of recall. I want so long as my trump card remains unplayed. None will let me point out two mistakes. One of them, having personally been to the heartland of the Dream Master's plans, wouldn't I have already found a way to inform the... It was to seed the Preservation's heart. The other mistake was Sunday's, and it was a fatal one. He should never have confiscated my cornerstone. He should have kicked me out right from the start. That's how every gamble with me goes. A jade-colored light still sleeps deep within the dreamscape, and it does not require the presence of its owner to unleash its powers.
So what? Even the power of the 10 stone hearts can't rattle...
That's why I said the cosmos no longer needs a second order. The Dream Master's plan is indeed flawless. However, when the release of the Cornerstone's powers will absorb the Dreamer's desires and offer them the preservation...
Is this the IPC's...
What, you think I'm also trampling over others' beliefs? Sorry, but that's exactly what the IPC believes. The new swarm disaster will end the same way as it ended before. The hammer strike will echo throughout Asdana, seizing the Order's powers on the level of paths to launch our... But a new Amber Era will not arrive because of that. Today's hammer strike is not the wrath of an eon.
I'll hold my breath and listen for that moment.
Once our plan succeeds, we can strip...
Take your time to prepare. Before you head out, may I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage. Are you ready? Very well. Now, a glimmer of fireflies. A sigh of regret. It is because...
Am I awake?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. Within the foundation of law, humanity is... and through harmony.
My brother. Did you still bring the order's sweet dream and...
Ow! You're still trying to play the family card at this hour? Your breath... Impressive. You really...
Let me reiterate. If you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too...
Ow! Then I'll reiterate as well.
Why don't you just cut to the chase?
Time's short, so I'll condense the report. A nosy cremator left something on you. She wanted to use it to burn down the...
Then... how were you...
Well... a fool has thousands of faces. It's gonna... both you and I...
Just a little bit?
Honestly, I don't even need to find you. You're the last festival host awake in Penacony. So...
stay where you are.
I want you to watch me blow up all... Think about it. You ever heard of the trolley problem?
Why should I trust the word?
Don't think that I'm just trolling you. Maybe.
Stop. What's gonna happen to the dreamers?
They will all die.
And you know I'd never...
When it's time to make a sacrifice.
Life is never a joke.
Isn't that still the harmonies? Get ready to sing. Be like, what will you choose now? Maybe this will be...
last ever perform.
You feeling nervous? I know the feeling. You should feel nervous when going up on such a big stage for the first time.
I'm okay. I just remembered something. Miss Siobhan, why do you think birds fly?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
That was my response as well the first time I heard that question.
I don't know. I fly when it's time to fly, and I stop.
It seems that your answer... You've also asked me. The answer wasn't what I... The Stellaron fell onto my... But for some reason...
I remember that story.
No. That experience, I've believed for a long time. That songs can't change anything when disasters strike. That music is the most useless thing in this world. I might be extraordinarily talented in singing. And I might feel super happy whenever I sing.
Then what changed?
I grew up. However, his answer to me made me realize what I should be singing for. Obviously, he didn't give me an answer. Go and do what must be done, fool. It's for the sake of Penacony's future. But I won't let anyone.
Oh! Did you just have a flashback? Now I'm even more excited. Let me check one last time. Like a bird, she lived her life.
Drop the sanctimonious mask. Singing. My brother. Birds born with wings need no reason to soar into the sky. And those forced to fall back to Earth don't need any. The sky and Earth are even a soaring bird. And when a fallen bird looks up to the sky, perhaps they'll never truly understand each other, even if you become the only star and prevent everyone from soaring. Thus, the Order's sweet dream will eventually fall. Oh, triple-faced God. If I manage to step onto the path of harmony, then please extend your hand and shelter those. And if I am a bird destined to fall, doomed to never sing in the name of the sweet dream, the Charmony Festival now begins!
Brother.
Even if I do.
But you're singing this song
because even if it's...
Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the 1,000. Let's bid our final farewell. Remember your name.
Only people could have each other. I want everything this world.
I hope that I'll see her again after I hope everyone can always forget. One day, those who live, may people embrace each other. Our hopes and dreams are in your hands now.
Hey, I've read the script. Why are you... Then do your best to not fail.
It's not the time to leave your final words yet.
We all believe in you.
You need to
We'll wake up.
Why does life slumber? We don't know. Or perhaps... it's the people who first broke free from the sweet dream. The sleeping and shapeless caught a glimpse of their desires. It was because they held on to these desires that they could dream. It was because these desires were never fulfilled that they could wake up. I think that's not what the nihility is a proud. Fulfilling a wish can certainly... Indeed. The high, just as every life that edges closer to death, we must pursue. Before you go, would you tell me your wish? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter.
Only a name remains. A person. You're looking right at it. She is a hunter who treads upon the finality. But no matter which path you and she walk, are you ready? She too was here not long ago. You can witness her witness how that tiny
Who were you in the past?
This scenery. Am I dead? Really dead?
Death is one step away from here. Step over this place, and you will truly embrace death. Or you can turn back. Tell me, who were you in the past?
The Moth's Iron Cavalry.
And who are you?
A Stellaron.
Then who will you become?
Just an ordinary.
Well then, keep walking.
Never. I fought tooth and nail to get where I am today, and this isn't over yet. Even if everything burns to ashes.
You should know that's a wish that can never come true. You couldn't become an ordinary girl, even in the last sweet dream.
Why do you think that?
Entangled in the family's conspiracy, facing the mimetic entity's blades head-on, while challenging the resurrected swarm disaster alone. Armed only with the script, that's more than enough cards stacked against you. Do you really think that the time for an ordinary girl, simple happiness, shouldn't just be...
But who's to say?
What?
Perhaps the Dream Master was right. All the past we've left behind, all my experiences so far was... But you misunderstood my answer. I guess it's my fault, too. Being a Glamoth's Iron Cavalry and having entropy loss syndrome are more than just scars. They are a past that taught me to cherish, urged me to seek, and showed me how to love. All the things you listed are quite extraordinary indeed, but I believe any ordinary girl would make the same choice I did. When faced with everything, in the darkest moments, ordinary people never need to be. Indeed, I can't change the outcome or even the process, but I can decide how to view.
This is just an even deeper form of self-deception, compared to actually changing the
Free will is mere self-deception for most people anyway. But as long as I'm not asking others to do the same, there's no shame in it for me. Everyone has their own...
Some will never find their answer.
But no one can take away that I won't give up. Nor will I blame those who do. So, I will leave this place together with you. Even if embracing my former strength means speeding towards my death. The name I gave myself is Firefly. I used to think I was similar to a firefly, just a fleeting, but later it was also because I thought fireflies were beautiful. Lady beauty, love, all our feelings stem from the flaws we were born with. Yet, I can't help but love these little... Even though I'm sensitive to cold and can't stand the night wind, even though baking cakes is really troublesome, I'll still keep trying. I love going around looking for cute dresses, so I won't mind any flaws anymore. I won't fear any new scars. I'll give it my all to find what I love, and I won't let destiny take them away. Moths don't fly to flames because they yearn for light. It's about going through the flames, igniting yourself and burning the most intense light. My destiny won't fall into darkness. Light up everything around me. As long as the clock keeps ticking, death comes for some... And life has its time, too. If my world always ends up being burned to ashes, then let it... burn! As long as I can keep burning, then wherever I am...
Order. Dismember.
Actually, I used to envy you. You wouldn't feel pain, even though you were born to bring disaster. But you should be envious of me now. I'm unwilling to face death, nor do I want to keep fighting. But when faced with... I will never run away! My dreams were always a scorched earth, where even a single new bud could never bloom. But I will still burn, and keep on burning, until new life rises from the ashes!
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
I'm fine. Preparing to leave.
Thanks. You're too good.
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall. That's half the work. The waters uplift.
May as well kill them all.
Initiating bite.
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
Mutation.
No other choice but forward.
Stand still.
Don't worry. It's just a script.
Feel the sword inside.
Free will, or was it fate?
Relax.
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall.
Stand still.
Thank you. I can still keep going. For tomorrow!
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall.
Organic fire.
I know it's... everything's far from over.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance,
Then
this time...
I shall embrace death!
To live is to imagine a future version of yourself. But fate is the choices people make are almost completely dictated by their past. No matter, it's the same for every path. The nihility already exists. Most paths make people believe that, but that does not apply to the nihility. It has nothing to do with good. This will be a tough journey. In this way, may death yet end her land. May you guide people back to the waking world. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
I come to greet. I come to wine. I come to claim. I grant poison for nectar, sow in spring to reap in fall. Await wizened fruit to fill livened boughs. All for the Amber Lord.
But when you make a choice, there will be a fleeting red that reappears before you once more in that monochrome world. What you must do now is ponder its significance, and then return to the waking world.
Waking up from this dream. Go. Take back the right to Trailblaze. For them, and for me. That's where we will all find our answers.
Give it meaning.
Only after the sweet dream ends will tomorrow come. People will keep moving forward, discovering more.
people will know that the world will still welcome countless marvels worth fighting for.
A stagnant sweet dream can't imprison our desires. Let's journey, lead us starward!
So, why does life slumber? The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
Wake up. It's time for this dream to end. Destiny won't let me give you the answer. And the true ending... Well then, I must conclude. I never showed you anyone's memories. Not even my own. All you've seen is a script I came across by chance. It recorded everything that had happened, and using its stimulation, you actually managed to enter the memories from... It means you're different, unique. You've done... Even though your memories were cremated to ashes, you were able to recall them once more. Treasure. The Stellaron Hunters say you are the one who can turn the wheels of time and give it meaning. That you are the one who can alter destiny and make whole what is incomplete. Come, I want to show.
Elio?
This is what I promised to give you. The truth about the fight. This cat is not Elio, but a strand of Terminus. The Stellaron Hunters described this scene to me. Something I've never seen myself. When Terminus ascends to godhood, now I am become finality. Lifting the wheel. Then, Terminus turned into a pack of black cats, distributing every ounce of their divine power between those creatures. What you see is one of those cats. As for Elio, he is an even more... It will tell you the truth regarding the ending you haven't yet remembered. But you must be prepared. What really happened is that Firefly didn't meet with anyone between the fall of the Great Septimus, and she knew how tragic her third death would be. So she only dared to watch you from afar
and hid on her lonesome when she was about to. But even sad memories are precious. If you can accept farewells with grace, then when you bid farewell to loved ones, you should cry while they can still hear you. That's the only way they'll know. You know, I often wonder if everything I'm doing right now is just a whimsical gift from destiny. That I haven't really decided anything, but merely being tossed around at it. But right now, I don't care. Because and you will be the same. Remember, if you have regrets that must be mended, then shout with all your might. From the fact that you can see this black cat means Terminus is in the process of passing by you. The power of if it remembers your voice and decides to change something in its own future. Perhaps it is because the world is destined to shatter that an ordinary girl can obtain the... Go forth and deliver that bouquet with your own hands, so that... I hope we'll meet again. The only one who could ever please me. Father, destruction is not just a single glorious moment, and the same applies to destiny and memories. Only by enkindling the winter wilderness with flames that cross the sky can we make the indestructible. This is the experience from cultivators who had remade the world, and the wondrous creations from those who painted the world. Sitting among the embers, they drew the morning star, knowing best that only in times of extreme... Why does life slumber? You will eventually find your own answer.
Then, let's go reclaim.
Earned. Yes. Just like with Mr. Aventurine back then. Thankfully, this is the world within the dreamscape. Constance took all the knot on her. Perhaps she won't be able to fully recover. Don't be. She's got other pressing matters right now. That's why she asked me to meet you. She's betrayed too many people, facing death threats from Avengers at every moment. But at the moment she burned away the nihility, she said she was blooming. Come to think of it, people all believe that the Dahlia's floriography means betrayal. But on the planet where it was
creating a brand new path. That's true. He must have some ideas as his sister, right? If he really managed to do it, what kind of path?
I think it must have been a battle between... However, my brother came to the wrong conclusion. His original aspiration was similar to the trail. Even if someone wishes for everyone's happiness, there will always be those who don't want to be safe.
Do you also think that there shouldn't be a...
No. Even this world definitely no longer needs. That's why I believe my brother will come to understand.
No wonder you came looking for me.
Yes. I want to make...
You arrogant gambler. I've already seen through your
Oh, dude.
When sailing through storms...
So,
they all...
I feel like I need to read between the lines.
You're not lucky at all.
Let's make an act. But I don't even care about the outcome.
So, you still don't want me to join?
That's Elio's decision.
He saw my future?
In all possible futures where you join the Stellaron Hunters, you will ultimately choose betrayal. You shall become a Lord Ravager. Those were Elio's exact words.
Payment?
After everything is over, we want you to burn something.
I know why.
He can't head to the next stop with these memories. It would draw the Destruction's attention to him too early, and he'd die there.
I can do that. But I'll give the memories back to him, whether you try to stop me.
No one will stop you. It will be a new beginning. The 4 apocalypses will converge towards the Destruction because of it.
But...
I'm doing... Sorry. I wasn't trying to, but I have my own reason. How did you know about the promise? Maybe it's not just mysterious. I don't think I've mentioned it, but I wrote down everything I wanted to do in my journal before coming here. I've been quietly following you and watching you from afar for a while. To see the fireworks, of course. I heard there's this huge airship in Pentagonia where you...
So? Let's go watch the fireworks.
It really is the perfect spot. Either way, thank you. I wonder whether everyone feels speechless at times like this. Maybe it's neither. When it comes to someone we want to meet, slowly but surely, and when we finally meet again, we realize I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Elio told me that it would lead to a terrible future. If I say even a few words more, all I can tell you is why our paths crossed again. Long ago, you promised me that if I could dream, then you would make it a beautiful daydream. What matters isn't how they've changed, but that you still hold the... I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, I still haven't experienced one of the... realized it after Anna's dream dissipated. I've made a mistake. Being sent to the Dream Flux Reef by death could hardly be called a death. As for the true 3 deaths, the first one, I have known its true form for a long time. I can't dream. After I woke up, I would never dream again. The second time, I was killed by the swarm disaster. I activated that power would inevitably lead me to the 3rd death. My symptoms of the dreamscape had already started merging with reality when we arrived in Penacony. I thought I was dreaming, but I was actually... Oh, don't worry. I asked Silverwolf about it, and she said things won't get that serious in real life. I just don't want to see you looking sad. This is our most beautiful day. After all, we never know when we will use up all the moments we... Hey, if this is my only chance to dream, as we near the end, let me in, just like what I used to do. Let's close our eyes and imagine... I won't. Right. We right at that golden hour. That being said, we could also pretend we're strangers who just happened to meet there. Me, I'm a student traveling to the golden hour, and it'd be nice if I had... And you're a student too. Then, a bunch of... When that happens, I'll step up to the plate. No worries. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. So, remember how I held you and flew? We were standing shoulder still. Maybe there were no enemies at all.
Firefly?
Elio said we're destined to head to different finalities that we can't have. That's why you told me that you'll give me a daydream. More. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not scared of death. But please, don't let me say you're destined to bring about. But I believe you'll be there. You definitely. Only you can know it. And only you can decide. This cosmos certainly doesn't exist solely for you. Nor does it flow only under your...
Even so, I'll still be the last thing you forget. The result doesn't matter. And even the process isn't important. What matters is how we take part in this journey. I'll do everything.
Am I still one step too late?
Whether the outcome was sweet and dreamlike, or bitter and real, it is still the answer we longed for. So, why do people choose to sleep? I think it's as you said. So when tomorrow comes, we'll wake from our dreams, smiling.
A guest? Huh. Wonder who it could be.
You mean you just waved a probe around in deep space and found our pal and Don Hung? That little thing's really that impressive, ninja girl.
This is a ninja tech device, blessed by the Great One.
Oh, that's a whole lot of pretty wubble. Since we found him, let's drop the act. You played it well, but who do you think you are? Brother Hanu?
Lord Cowboy Ninja, you have turned on me for no reason. Don't tell me the traitorous monkey ninja bewitched you.
Enough. My name is Silver Gun Shura.
This is why I hate putting over the top you and this mysterious ninja girl. Both of you are impossible to play. Director Sparkle doesn't care for mad men.
Cut the chatter.
Come on. What bad intentions could a masked fool possibly have? My two prized actors were drifting through space for ages, and you all couldn't find them. What choice did I have but to come myself? Otherwise...
You don't even care about the Iron Tomb disaster threatening the whole universe. Seems the fool's wisdom isn't all that deep.
Ranger, don't think waving some righteous flag gives you the right to throw sidelong jabs. And don't act you're hoping this war involving the gods might be the key to freeing that...
Who else?
Just me. Relax. I'm not interested in disturbing that living legend.
You little... Fine. Since you saved our butt, remember what you said, or else.
You don't have to worry at all. In Director Sparkle's next script, gray hair.
Let's skip the formalities about how the Express crew led the formation of the Cosmic Alliance and saved civilization from the thanks to the Express crew's support. Our operations stayed on course, even under the relentless pressure from the marketing Miss Himiko. The Strategic Investment Department extends its...
Your department's contributions during the crisis didn't... But besides disaster relief and holding the line...
Indeed. The Cosmic Alliance's victory this time has revealed something truly precious. Our department is summarizing key lessons from this campaign.
If the IPC can take the lead...
Of course. That still hinges...
General Jing Yuan, it's been too long. Did Miss Fuxuan return safely?
Well, she almost...
The Omniscia foresaw Iron Tomb's obliterating strike. It also told me there was no avoiding it. No surviving it.
Yet in that exact moment, the Seer strategist sent a message. The empty fortune has cracked open, and fate can, alas, always so cryptic. Your brilliant senior soarer never says anything plainly. But...
Stop lying, General.
The soldiers of the Cienja, and it just so happens that the golden blood of ruin the Alliance needs is in the Nameless's hands. It was taken by the hero Kazlana of Amphorius at the cost of his life, directly from Nanook themselves. Though Kazlana is no longer part of this world, that kid can still reach a fragment of his memory. Perhaps Kazlana would be willing to entrust the Golden Blood to an ally who went to great lengths for Amphorius.
And In that case, very well. On behalf of the Cienjo Alliance, to strike an eon as a mortal, even for but a fleeting instant, this deed alone deserves to be etched into the stars and remembered.
Mr. Boothill, it's a relief to see you alive and well after all that bloodshed.
Born tough. Though, I ought to apologize to you, Miss Himiko, for missing the Express's signal earlier.
The soldiers of both the IPC and the Cienjo.
No need for thanks, Miss Himiko.
The Express crew, with the scepter put out of commission, there was...
Maybe her ninjutsu...
Speaking of which, where...
Don't worry. She's gone to help the